Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna continue the note run on Aberration. Last time we covered a lot of notes in this area. Today we're going to cover notes located in this area on the map, roughly. And our starting location, well, I already kind of showed it, but this is our starting coordinates and map location. This is the surrounding area of where we're gonna start with the first note. There's a waterfall there, and then there is a track, the train. I'm not even sure what this is. Bridge, train track, or rail track? I don't know. But this, I'm gonna call it a track for the rest of this. The track goes here, and it's kind of cracked in the middle. And also very distinctive is that there's a purple river here, or pink river, and there is a big tech or metal structure above it that has a charge node and a screen on it. Very, very distinctive and shouldn't be too difficult to find, especially, again, when you have the coordinates and rough map area. And the first note is located here. You have the charge node, and you look towards that screen. If you turn to your left, and you see kind of the support of that bridge or track structure. On the left one of those legs, on the left leg, on the bottom of the left leg, you find a dossier. This is the Reaper dossier at 65 by 56.1. And then once again, starting here at the charge node, if you're just jumping in, here are the coordinates. We're at this metal platform, and if you're at the charge node, stand next to the charge node, and you look towards this screen, you turn right, and you walk this way. You walk this way to the end, you'll see that there's kind of a pathway going down here. A ramp kind of leading up to the platform. If you just go down this ramp all the way, once you reach the end of the ramp, right here, if you just look forward, I'm going to move the RG to the side so I can look forward. If you look forward from the ramp, you can see the Meiyin Note is standing right there next to those rocks. Kind of annoying with these animals. Here we go. It's Meiyin Note number 22 at 64.3 by 59.8. So if you start at the end of this ramp, at these coordinates, in case you drop in at this specific moment, we have the Meiyin Note in front of us again. You can see that there is a game trail going this way. Well, I'm not sure if this is actually a game trail or if it's just a road. I'll call them game trails. You have a game trail, and you just want to follow that, and you should pretty soon come to a place where you can either go to the right or to the left. And you want to go the one that goes left. Just follow the game trail. There's really only one way you can go here. So just follow this way. And it should start to widen a little bit. But you just continue following. Follow the trail. Until you get to here. Where you'll see that there is this pointy rock with a bunch of plants around it. Go past that. And the Spino is in the way. But if you look straight forward with where we came from behind us, straight forward you see another clump of vegetation and a rock right there. So go towards that. And when you're standing at this one, you should have a path to your right and a path leading straight forward. You want to walk kind of towards the path that goes forward. So again, we have the way we came from behind us. But you don't actually need to walk this path. Instead, you want to just turn left once you pass this rock with all the vegetation around it. Just kind of walk straight past it, turn left, and underneath this plant or whatever, we have another Meiyin Note. This is Meiyin Note number 23 at 64 by 65.1. So next up, we want to once again start here at the ramp. At the end of the ramp, or almost at the end, we can stand over the river with the main ramp behind us. Here are the chords. And this time, we have the waterfall on our left. The river comes down, and we want to follow that river this time. It's a bit of a walk, but it's the easiest way to show. So, follow the river, and you should come to this waterfall really early, and you just follow past that. Then you should have a split in the river where it goes right or left, and you want to take the left way. And after following that for a little bit, you should come to this waterfall. This time, though, you can also see there's a bit of a beach and kind of a trail going up here, so you want to follow that trail. I just land 2 seconds. So you follow the trail up from the water, and you can now turn either left over there, where it's not really anything, or you could go right, and you want to take the right path. And then you're once again met with the decision. You can either go left that way, or you can go right. And you can see those red crystals. You want to go to those. Go to those. Technically, you once again have a choice between right and left. Right leads to the river. Left leads between these two crystals. We want to go that way. So I'm going to go left there. And then if you continue on the trail for a little bit, until you get up a little bit past those crystals there, on your left, it should be a bunch of these plants, these rocky plants. And next to the last one, well, the second to last one if you count that, but the last of these four first ones, next to the last one of those, you'll see that there's a Meiyin note at the side of it. It's Meiyin note number 24, 69.8 by 66.4. And then for the two next notes, we're going to once again start here at the waterfall and this ramp. The reason I keep going back here is simply because it's the most easy place to kind of identify in this environment, so that it's easy as a start point. But yeah, so these are the coordinates and the map location. Have the waterfall behind you and follow the river once again, just like last note. And then here at the waterfall, you just continue following. Here at this intersection, right or left, you want to go left. Then you'll come to this other waterfall, and you want to go up this time. So you want to go up, follow the waterfall still. And follow the river until you get here. So as you can see, the river will get very narrow, and the kind of beach here, riverside, riverbank, will kind of end. What you want to do is that instead of following the river directly, you want to follow this path that goes around this pillar. So on the beach, just go around this way and walk up this game trail. And you'll come to this plant right here, or plant or rock or whatever. Walk past that. There's a little round rock right next to it, right on the game trail. And behind that rock, we find Grad Journal Trent, number 4, 71.8 by 61.6. And then immediately after that, if you look across the river, so the river is right here. If you look across the river, you should see a crystal and a charge node. Get up there. And once you're up here, you can see that right next to all the, the big crystal, you have another journal. This is Grad Journal Imamu, number 3, at 72.6 by 62.8. So we are once again starting here at the ramp with the waterfall. So if you're coming in for these notes specifically, then here are the chords and here's the map location. Fairly distinctive area on the map, so it's an easy place to start. With the waterfall behind you, once again, you follow the river. And you go down the first waterfall. This time, however, instead of turning left, you finally want to go right. So turn right until you reach another waterfall right there. And you can see there's a path going up here on the left. So you want to take that path, follow the trail until you reach the first red crystals here on the left. And if you follow the game trail up to the crystals, there is a pointy rock right here in front of them. And if you just go around that pointy rock, you find Diana log number 19 at 70.9 by 58.8. Right there. And from here, the next note is very easy. You can see there are some red crystals if you follow the trail. So again, we came from there. Red crystals in the distance. Get up to those. And once we're up here, you can see there are some of those stone tree looking things. And you can see this one that's on the left side of the crystal. You just go to that. And on the bottom of it, we find Meiyin Note number 25 at 73.1 by 58.6. This time, we're starting at the charge node on the platform. Been using this as a start point for every node, basically, but it's a good place to begin. Yeah, here's the chords, here's the map, in case you're jumping in at this moment. This time, however, if you're standing on the charge node and you're looking at the screen, you want to look behind you, and there is a broken piece of the track that's above us. So you go kind of towards that, and then you want to go to the support leg that's behind it. That is in a, what is that, southeast direction from the charge node. But yeah. So if you go all the way over to this leg, and you look out, you look straight out, like that. Yeah, my RG head is not working. There we go. If you look straight out, like this, there is a trail going that way. And you can just barely see that there is a metal structure over there. So that's where you want to make your way. So we are now flying south, in other words. Make your way to that metal structure. And there's not much more to be said apart from going to the very bottom of it. We have a note right there. Trent Journal number 3. 69.6 by 55.6. So we're going to use this pointy spike as our marker for the remaining notes. So these are the coordinates of that. This time, however, we want to go up one level. So if you fly up, you can see there's another level right here. Kind of on top of the spike, or almost on top of the spike. So we came from down there. That's where the other note was. Now we're up here. And then when you're up on this little shelf area, have the spike behind you and walk straight forward. Like this. You can aim for those rock spikes in the distance there. So walk straight, and you should come to these pointy rocks and this tall grass. Walk through the tall grass until you eventually arrive at this wooden or stone tree or whatever. Have that on your left as you continue to walk. You should come onto this game trail again. And you should have a pointy rock on your left and a pointy rock on the right. There's also some red crystals right in front there. But next to the spike here on the right, you look down, find this journal, which is Imamu Journal number 4. It's located at 71.9 by 55.1. And then for the final note of the day, you can once again go back to the metal spike on the bottom here. Here are the chords. That's where the note was. And if you look towards the spike and you look to your right, you should see some red crystals. So go that way, follow the game trail. Just walk on the game trail. And once you have the crystals on your right, when you kind of walk past them, if you follow the trail, you should see that there is a new kind of big rock pillar forming right there. So you just walk towards that, follow the game trail. And then once you get close to it, you can kind of start turning left, as you can see, but there's also a bunch of rocks here, some pointy rocks. And as you can see, behind those, very close to this big rock pillar, behind those, find Rockwell number 27 at 70.0 by 53. Whole numbers. And with that said, we've reached the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.